Hello dear, in this video we are going to discuss about a problem solving strategy, and we are going to take a real time example like vacuum cleaner problem and find a solution for it. How we are going to solve that vacuum cleaner problem using artificial intelligence. Okay, so in artificial intelligence, a problem solving is one like we are going to find a way in which a particular thing can do work automatically. Okay, so we want the vacuum cleaner to clean the room by itself. Okay, giving some conditions to it. So here in a problem solving, we are going to find answers for an unknown situation, and the way in which the problem solving happens is like first we have to understand the situation, represent that thing, the real world problem in terms of some state space, and then use a formulation, and finally find a solution for the problem. Okay, so these are all the 4 steps involved in problem solving in artificial intelligence. And the problems, it might be either a simple problem in a sense like we can analyze the situation correctly and we know exactly what might be the next solution. Whereas complex problem is something like a real world problem where we don't know the exact solution for the conditions. Okay, so the informations are lagging. Okay, the real world informations is not predictable. So in that case, we are saying that the problem is a complex problem. So in artificial intelligence, we take one example, that is vacuum cleaner example, and using these 4 steps, understanding, representation, formulation, and solving, we are going to formulate the solution for it. Okay, so first one is a vacuum cleaner problem is a vacuum cleaner is an agent. Okay, so agent is one particular element that do some process. Okay, and environment is the places. Okay, environment is the scenario or the situations other than the agent. Okay, agent is a particular person or a component that do some work, whereas other than agent, the remaining components over there in the that present in the current situation, right, we call that as an environment. Okay, so here the goal is to clean up the entire area. So here the condition for vacuum cleaner is there are 2 rooms and we have one vacuum cleaner, and the dirt is there in both the rooms. Vacuum cleaner will be present in any one room at a time. The goal is to clean both the rooms. Okay, so these are all the conditions. So they like we have taken 2 rooms and both the rooms are dirty, and there is only one vacuum cleaner that might be placed in any one of the room. And vacuum cleaner, it can move either to the left side room, right side room, or it can clean a dirt at a time. And our ultimate goal is to clean both the rooms. Okay, so we have to find a representation for it. So this is the understanding of the problem, and from this understanding we are going to find a representation for the problem. So representation here, like we have 2 rooms and both rooms has dirt in it, and vacuum cleaner will be there in any one room. Okay, so this kind of representation is called a state representation. Okay, at present, a state will look like the entire analysis of the environment at a time. 2 rooms with the dirt and 1 room will have a vacuum cleaner. Here the vacuum cleaner is our agent. Okay, so it is the one which performs some operations into it. Okay, so there are 8 possible states. First state is both the rooms are dirty and vacuum cleaner is in left side room. Second state, vacuum cleaner in right side room with both the rooms dirty. And third state is left side room is clean, vacuum cleaner is in left side room. Fourth state is vacuum cleaner left side room is clean and vacuum cleaner in right side room. Okay, we have to check for all possible states. So these are all the possible states for a vacuum cleaner thing. Okay, so this 5th and 6th state, the left side room is dirty and right side room is clean, and the vacuum cleaner is placed in either left side or right side. And 7th and 8th condition is both the rooms are clean, and 7th condition, vacuum cleaner is in left side room, and 8th condition, vacuum cleaner is in right side room. Okay, so these are all the possible state. Now we have to say what is the starting state and what is the final state. A starting state for a vacuum cleaner problem is one where you have dirt in both the rooms and vacuum cleaner might be there in either left side room or right side room. So either state 1 or state 2 can act as a starting state, and our final goal state is the vacuum cleaner, both the rooms should be clean, and vacuum cleaner might be in right side room or left side room. So this is our final goal state. Okay. So now we have understood the problem and we know how to represent the problem. And next one is formulating the problem, like what all the different possible actions performed and how you're going to formulate the given problem. Okay, so the different possible actions for a vacuum cleaner, like always the actions are performed by agent. So agent here is a vacuum cleaner. Our agent can move left or right, or it can clean the dirt. So 3 possible actions are performed by our agent at a time, and you're going to find a formulation. Okay, we are going to express everything in a search space. Okay, search space is nothing but like we put everything together, all possible conditions together in a single structure. So that is called a search space, where each and every step can be formulated. Like we can directly traverse from starting node to a final node. Okay, initial goal state for getting a solution, single solution. Okay, so initial state is we have dirt in both the rooms and a vacuum cleaner is placed in a left side room. So this is the condition I have taken. So this is our first state. In this state, I have 3 possible conditions or 3 possible actions to be performed. Either the vacuum cleaner will move left, right, or clean dirt. Okay, so we'll see one by one. Vacuum cleaner, it is already in left side, so it can't move left anymore. So the action move left will remain in the same state. Okay, and when it move right, okay, it makes a transition to another new state. Dirt in both the rooms will remain as it is, but the vacuum cleaner will be moved from left side room to right side room. Okay, and this is the second operation, and the third operation is clean dirt. So when it clean the dirt, this left side room will be clean and the vacuum cleaner will stay in the left side room itself. Okay, so this is third state. So we can name the state as 1, 2, and 3. So from state 1, we have checked for all possible conditions. Now we'll move to state 2. In state 2, what happened? Like again in state 2, I can check for 3 possible operations: move left, right, or clean dirt. So what happened if the vacuum cleaner want to move left? When it want to move left, this is same as that the state will be like dirt will be in both the rooms. Only the vacuum cleaner will be placed in left side move. So left side room. So that will look exactly like state 1. So I can make a transition from state 2 to state 1 with L. Okay, L means left side move. And the second operation is move right. Our vacuum cleaner is already there in right side, so it can't move right anymore. So we can make a self loop condition so that it will stay in right side. Okay, now if it wants to clean dirt, third operation is cleaning the dirt. So when it clean dirt, the left side room will be clean and the vacuum cleaner will remain in left side room. So it will create another state. Okay, so this state will be created where this, right side. So right side room is clean and the vacuum cleaner will be there in right side room, and this is called clean dirt operation. Okay, so now we know what is state 1 with all the operation, all possible operation, it is defined properly. Now state 2 with all possible operation defined properly. Now, similarly, we consider state 3. In state 3, it can either in state 3, it can either move left, right, or clean dirt. Okay, so when it want to move left, okay, so already the vacuum cleaner is in left side room. If it want to move left, it will remain in the same position. Okay, and if it wants to move right, then the dirt in this left side room is cleaned perfectly and the vacuum cleaner will be moved to right side room. So the state diagram will look like this. And when it wants to clean the dirt, already the room in the left side, the vacuum cleaner is in left side room and it is already clean. So when it wants to clean it again, it will remain in the same state. So it is a self loop condition. Okay, state 3, we have found all possible moves. Similarly for state 4, again, when it wants to move left, the vacuum cleaner is in right side room. When it wants to move left, it makes a transition to a new state. Okay, the reason is the left side room is clean, right side room, it has a dirt and the vacuum cleaner need to be placed in the left side room. So this is a new state. And when it wants to move right, in state 4, when the vacuum cleaner wants to move right, it is already in right position. Okay, so it will stay in the same state. And similarly, when it wants to clean the dirt, already the dirt in this room is clean. Okay, so again, it represents a self loop condition. Okay, so now we saw the transition for state 1, 2, 3, 4. And similarly, we have to find the transition for state 5. In state 5, when the vacuum cleaner wants to move left. Okay, so when it wants to move left, it goes to state 3. Right? Dirt will be there in the room as it is, in the right side room. And vacuum cleaner will be placed like this. Okay, so when it is left side transition, it goes to state 3. And when the vacuum cleaner wants to move right, already vacuum cleaner is in right side move. So no problem, it will stay in the right side itself. So it will have a self loop condition. And when it wants to clean the dirt, then this dirt in this place will be clean. So both the rooms will be clean and the vacuum cleaner will be in a right side room. So the condition will look like this. Got it? So these are all the conditions for state 5. Similarly, when it want to go for state 6, again we have 3 possible transition. Move left, right, or clean dirt. Already it is in left transition. So when it wants to move left, it will go for a self loop condition. When it wants to move right, when the vacuum cleaner wants to move right, the dirt will remain as it is in the left side room. Vacuum cleaner will be moved to this right side room. Okay, so it will make a transition to state 4. And when it wants to clean dirt in the left side room will be cleaned and you'll have a new transition to the state like this. Both the rooms will be clean and the transition will move to this place. Okay, so finally we achieved the goal state, but still we have to find the remaining possible transitions too. So from state 7 and state 8, find the remaining possible transition. So in state 7, vacuum cleaner is in right side room. When it wants to move left, it will go to state 8. Both the rooms are clean, vacuum cleaner in left side room. Or in case if it wants to move right, already it is in right side. Or in case if it wants to clean the dirt, it is already in the, move left, right. I'm sorry, you just check it out here. So when it wants to clean the dirt, it will remain in the same place. Okay. And similarly for state 8 too, we have the same kind of transitions. Okay, so this is how we formulate a transition for a vacuum cleaner problem. Now the goal state, initial state is both the rooms are dirty and vacuum cleaner is placed in any one. Mostly it is in left side room. And the goal state is vacuum cleaner should be in any of the room, but both the rooms clean. Our condition is both the rooms should be clean. Okay, that's it. So the final step in problem solving is finding a solution. So in this search tree or a search space, we have to start from the initial state. We have to find a path to reach the final state. Any one path that reaches to the final state will be a solution for our problem. Okay. So now I think you understand what is an vacuum cleaner problem and how to solve that using an artificial intelligence technique. Right? Thank you.